Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Butcher Reds, your host of the Raiders Report, and it's Week 15 in our Madden season, which means we're taking on the Donkeys today. Shout out to our sponsor, Prize Picks, and if it wasn't for them, this show wouldn't be able to be made. So huge shout out to our sponsor, Prize Picks. And if you don't know, I can get you $50 in lineups instantly after you play your first $5 lineup over at Prize Picks. Also, as soon as this Madden simulation gets done, as soon as this show is done, you're going to get hit with a redirect link, and then we're going to get into our Friday happy hour stream. I know that the happy hour stream is typically on Fridays. I am not going to be working tomorrow. The Chat Sports Studio, some guys are off, some guys are working. I also realize that this says Friday happy at 5 p.m. So if you guys want to get some happy going, we're going to be doing that after today's show. $20 Venmo at Mitchell Rents 365 to get in our duck race. And as always, any questions, any super chats that you see on this stream, I will get to them. I will answer them. But for those of you that do not know, Week 15, major game. You got the 9-4 Denver Broncos up against the, yes, you read that right, 10-3 Las Vegas Raiders. This team is on a major winning streak right now, and I know that this is Madden. I've done this Madden season now for the third straight year. This is by far the best start for the Silver and Black, and this game has major AFC West and major playoff implications. At the end of this stream, I will show you what the updated playoff picture ends up looking like for both of these squads, because this would be an extremely important game. So, I want to know from all of y'all down below, predict the score. Raiders up against the Denver Broncos. It's Week 15, and also since today is a happy hour show, cheers to all of y'all out there. And you know what? Because yesterday was a lot of fun, because the United States ended up getting a win, this first one, it's going to be on the house. I always say, who's going to be that crazy mother effer that gets this show started? Well, guess what? I'm going to be that crazy mother effer that gets the show started today. Shout out to the nation. It's a special day because anytime you're taking on the Donkeys, I want all the Broncos fans, if you come across this stream, I want you to know Raider Nation knows how to get down. Raider Muerte sending in the good vibes. Let's freaking go, man.
Mitch wanted to get on the dance floor first, but I think Raider Muerte did beat him by sending in the good vibes.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a freaking good show today. I'm ready to see a good game. I'm ready for a little happy hour. And I'm not going to lie to all y'all. I don't have a 1, 2, 3. I got a 4-day weekend coming up, and I am very excited. I got a lot of family plans going down. Don't worry. Lopez and I worked extra long and hard, giggity, yesterday and bright and early this morning. I was a little hungover this morning. I'm not going to lie to all y'all. And we made sure that we filmed some extra videos so you guys get content every single day over the weekend. Happy 4th to all this family, especially the vets that are out there. And it's kind of crazy. Al Davis's birthday, he would be 97 years old on July 4th. And shout out to Al. Though today also is July 2nd, and I just found this out. It's 702 day. So the area code in Las Vegas is 702, I guess. I mean, I saw UNLV tweet it out. If you want to let me know what your area code is, please let me know down below. Also, I just want to show all of y'all that we are absolutely dunking on our Broncos channel. We have literally almost 4 times the amount of subscribers that they do, but I do know this. There's going to be some Donkey fans that come across this show. If you want to go check out our Donkeys breakdown, I will put that link for you guys down in the comments, down in the description of today's show. But if you are a part of the Silver and Black, please join the #1 Raiders community in the world by hitting that subscribe button and joining us for all season long, because I will be live for all the actual Raiders games. Now, we will get this simulation started here in about 5 minutes from now, maybe right after this ad read, but I do got to tell all of y'all about our sponsor, Prize Picks. And when the Raiders and Broncos actually play, I hope that you put a lineup in. Maybe you want to go more or less on Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, Kirk Cousins, or maybe you want to pick the Raiders to win straight up against the Broncos. Maybe you want to pick the Raiders to win by more than 1.5 touchdowns. Well, team picks are now available on Prize Picks, and I'm really hoping that the Raiders get another 8-game win streak against the Broncos going. I should let all of y'all know the Raiders did actually beat Denver earlier in this Madden season, no doubt about it. But since we are live on July 2nd, I figured I could show all y'all a Prize Picks lineup for something that I'm going to be watching on the 4th of July. Every single year, I watch the hot dog eating competition. I think a lot of y'all know that I like to eat a lot. I have been in competitions against Raiders offensive tackle Colton Miller, Jermaine Illuminor, and I've also gone up against Raiders defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins. So I'm 3-0 against those guys. I've always valued and I've always said that I feel like I can eat a lot, I can drink a lot, and I think that you guys notice that on a lot of these shows. But I'm telling you this right now, Patrick Bertoletti, I'm going to go with the less on the hot dogs there because of how hot it's going to be in Coney Island in New York. And in my years of watching the hot dog eating competition when it's really warm, you want to go less on the dogs. But Joey Chestnut, half a dog? Are you kidding me, man, right now? That's an easy more. And guess what? If you want to go with this lineup, it's a $20 lineup to win $60. You can follow it on Prize Picks at Mitchell Renz 365. I do tons of different lineups. I actually think I'm at 69 wins, though the USA game yesterday actually might have been my 69th win on Prize Picks. I'll have to double check. But I got a lot of fun on Prize Picks, and whether you're watching the World Cup, whether you're watching the Raiders in the regular season, or whether you're watching a bunch of grown men shovel hot dogs down their gullets, Prize Picks, it's good to be right. So the AFC West standings, here as they stand right now, going into this Week 15 game against the Broncos, and you'll see every other team in the AFC West is 9-4. The Raiders sit at the very top at 10-3. The playoff standings, as they stand right now, you got the Buffalo Bills and the Texans at 1-2. Now, again, I don't know all the exact tiebreakers, but Lopez told me that he's how the tiebreakers ended up going. Bengals coming in here at number 4 at 9-4, and then you see Denver, you see Baltimore, you see the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Jags, and I'll tell you this right now, at 10-3, you should feel really damn confident about making the playoffs, but with 4 games left to go, this Madden season, this Madden playoff bracket is completely up in the air, and I am shocked, actually, of how many teams are truly in the hunt. So let me know down below, y'all, who do you got? Give me an LV for the Las Vegas Raiders, or if you're going to go with the Denver Broncos, type DEN down below. I will say this to all the real ones that are out there. If you want to bang, if you want to get in our 50-50 raffle, our duck race, you know the deals that are going down. And every time you hear me yell bang today, a beer will go down on the Raiders Report. I see a lot of LVs down below from Luda Sigla, Garth Raider, what up, Pav, Roy Rogers, Dark Sniper. I'm ready to get this thing rocking and rolling here on the show today. Give me an LV. I'm hyped up for this football game. This is a must-win game. I mean, if you win this game for the Raiders, I would imagine you're going to beat the Cardinals. I would imagine you're going to beat the Titans. And then you're really just locked and loaded at that final game against Kansas City for a shot to win the AFC West. That sounds like a dream come true. You ready to rock and roll? Y'all ready to rock and roll? Let's get this Week 15 Madden game kicked off here on the Raiders Report. Jack, what's going on, dude? Sector, I see you. Leslie Warren, appreciate all y'all for pulling up today. I know it's the off season. I know there's not a lot of Raider stuff going on, but I hope that you guys know, even when there's absolutely nothing going on, I'm still going to be here talking Raiders. I'm still going to be here talking NFL. Hell, I just want to hang out with all y'all, and this is my excuse to be able to do it. All right, they're going to return it here from the 5-yard line, and here comes the Broncos offense. The way that I do these shows, I expect all y'all to treat this like a real-life game day, because that's what I'm going to do. Under center, Blow Nix. He's under, and he's going to hand it off to Dobbins. Dobbins breaks one tackle, and then Traden Stukes, or no, that's Taron Johnson, steps up, and he's able to make the tackle. The last time that these two teams played, very low-scoring game, but Dobbins ran all over the Raiders in that other matchup. If I'm Adam Butler, if I'm Jonah Laolu, maybe a little Tonka Hemingway, J.J. Pegues action, really looking to control. I don't know what Jermod McCoy's doing. Can we realize what that just happened there? Jermod, are you good, bro? Somebody check on Jermod McCoy. Jermod! Jermod! What are you doing? 2nd and 3, fake handoff, Bo. Max, I guess, decided to not make the tackle. It's going to be a first down. Ball here at the 39-yard line. What in the actual flying flip, Jermod? Jermod was like talking – I think they were having a conversation.
Rookie mistakes.
It's a rookie
he's still
mistake.
learning.
I mean, I literally think – what do you think? Let me know down below. What was Jermod McCoy talking to Bo Nix about? Shotgun, handoff here to Dobbins. Dobbins got some running room. He makes a man miss, and they're already in Raiders territory, and you can already see this Broncos offensive line is working. What a fail that was trying to move that. I mean, what is happening in this Madden game? JK just rolled that ball backwards. Jermod McCoy lined up legitimately 10 yards offsides.
It's a bad day to be in Madden game.
Punisher, is he drunk? I mean, it is happy hour. Handoff Dobbins, but in to make the play is Crosby and Jeremy Chin on the tackle. That's going to be a loss of 1, second down and 11. I see our Broncos host back there. He's kind of laughing at me a little bit. I wonder if we can get our Broncos guy in here to maybe chug some. I'll ask our Broncos guy if he'll do a boot today.
Max Crosby's lit up.
3 to the left. Bo down the field. Throws it up to Cortland Sutton. And in there on the coverage is the rookie, Traden Stukes, to be able to break it up. It's 3rd down and 11. If you don't spam 3, go the fly and flip somewhere else, man. Go somewhere else. I don't care where you're going to go. Go somewhere else. Give me some 3s down below. I see King Shab. What up, King Shab? Taino in the building. Bo drops back. They're trying to set up a screen. Got to make a tackle, and they do. They complete it to R.J. Harvey, and Harvey's going to pick up 8 yards. I'll tell you this right now. If I'm Denver, I consider going for this. Do they bring out Will Lutz to try to attempt about a 55-yard field goal, or do you go for it on 4th down and 3? I would imagine Sean's going to, okay, here we go. Sean's going to go with this guy, Lutz. And Lutz from about 56 yards. High snap. If it's got the distance, it's good.
It was wide right.
Wow. Wide right. A miss by Will Lutz. A big-time break there for this Raiders team. Fernando Mendoza, shotgun. He drops back, and he's scrambling. He's looking. He's going to be able to evade the pressure, and he picks up a first down with his legs. Give me a 1-5 down below for Mendoza. The Raiders are already in Denver territory, ball to 44, and if there's one thing I know about this Raiders Madden team is when they need to, they show up. It's not always pretty. You might have a Jermod McCoy lining up off sides, but they've been a hell of a team this year. Got to give them credit. Mendoza looking, is able to find Brock Bowers, and I mean, I'm telling you this right now, that is a mismatch every single day of the week. If you're just going to line them up 1v1 against Riley Moss, it's going to be a long afternoon for Riley Moss. 2nd and inches coming up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Also, once we hit 100 likes on this bad boy, I have a special deal for all of y'all that are watching today. Mendoza, they're going to go ground game here with Genty. Genty behind Linderbaum and company, and it is a big-time running lane for Ashton Genty and the Las Vegas Raiders already in that Prize Picks Red Zone. If you don't know, use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup over at America's #1 sports pick app, which is Prize Picks. I don't know why. Burford's been starting on this offensive line for like 5 weeks now. I just saw 70, and I had Alex Leatherwood flashbacks. Run left guard. Genty's able to gain 1. I think you're kind of lucky there on that spot, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a very, very generous spot. I thought he got tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain. Noodles. Mitch Lopez, thanks for making work easier, fellas. Hey, right back at all y'all. Right, I'm at work today, too. So when you guys show up and participate in the shows, it makes my life a lot easier. Throw, I think you're going to get roughing the passer here. Oh, my gosh. You're going to get offensive pass interference on Jack Besh. I think it's the first time I've seen that all year.
Maybe 15 games in. First time that has happened.
I think that might have been a pick play. Mendoza throws one to Besh. A kind of a risky throw there by Fernando. And that was a soft, lofted ball in the middle of the field. Besh was able to bring it in, picks up a few. Now it's 3rd down and 6. Ball here at the 14-yard line for the silver and black. If I'm the Raiders here, I would like to see a little bit of Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor motion, get him on the same side as Bowers, and then let Bowers do the work. All right, they're going to put Genty in motion. And Mendoza is looking. He better get rid of it. He does. Throws completed. First down, Raiders. What a throw to Jalen Naylor. And, I wonder if Mendoza heard some of those footsteps because coming there on his blind side, the Denver Broncos are challenging to see if Naylor ended up getting both of his feet in. It looks like they were unsuccessful, and the Raiders got it first down and goal. Ball here at the 4. Denver loses a timeout. Mendoza, handoff to Genti, and he's got nowhere to go. That looked like the Raiders' offensive line from last year. Is Will Putnam and Alex Kappa back in the game? Loss of 3 on that run by Genti. I don't really love when the Raiders in this Madden season run out of shotgun. I just don't feel like it works well. Shotgun runs, first, second, third, and goal. Fernando drops back. It's going to be a fake handoff. Quarterback keeper. Do we realize we're going the wrong direction? It's back-to-back loss of 3-yard plays there. Technically loss of 4. So now you're third down and goal at the 11. I don't understand the Clint Kubiak, let's run the football with Mendoza as much as we do in this game. Denver's got 6 guys on the line. They're going to have a mismatch here somewhere. Fernando looks, fires, and it's not going to be completed. Naylor would have liked for Naylor to come down with that one. He's looking for a PI. He's not going to get it. It's going to be 4th down and goal. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and out's going to come the field goal unit for the Silver and Black. If they would have got that, I would have been really interested to see if they would have gone for it. Gay out to bang this one through. It is a terrible snap. A.J. Cole scoops it up off the Vegas turf and is able to actually get the seams pointed out. And luckily, the kick's up and it's good. Raiders are up 3-0. Holy cow, man. Reminder to all y'all out there, if you're looking to get in a 50-50 raffle, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. I do see right now DeAndre Mallory is the first person to get it in. DeAndre, I see you. Shout out to you. Here we go. Bo, handoff here to Dobbins. Ball's on the ground! Recovered by Stokes! I don't know who popped it free, but Stokes recovers it, and it's a massive turnover for this Raiders defense. And now it's going to be Fernando Mendoza, but give me some fumbles down below. J.K. Dobbins, I feel like has done a good job over the course of this season for Dobbins. He's been able to hang on to the football pretty damn well. But I don't know who jarred that ball free. I couldn't tell if it was N'Kobe. Maybe it was Jeremy Chin. Stokes there, able to scoop it up. And now the Raiders are in an outstanding position to put some points on the board here. You got 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Michael Mayer is an interesting spot. And Mendoza's going to just tuck it and run right away. And he takes a big-time hit. Slow to get up, and he's all right. Jesus Christ, Fernando. I don't need my 10-3 football team to lose its quarterback here. And I love the aggressiveness, but he's been taking a lot of big hits during this Madden season. We are officially done with the first quarter of action, and the Raiders are up 3-0. It should be noted that the Silver and Black will get ball to start the second half for all of you out there, just so you know. If you want to know what our Week 15 deals are for Madden today, here you go. Every $5 Super Chat, if you hate the Denver Broncos, I'm going to take a cheers to that, and I'm going to have a sip here with you. If you want to get in my Venmo duck race, $20 Venmo, Mitchell Renz 365. If somebody throws up an alley and somebody finishes that bad boy off, we're going to call that a bang here on the program. And every time you hear me yell bang, if you're over the age of 21 and you want to participate in our happy hour shows, that means you're going to take a beer with me. Somebody asked yesterday about a Four Loko. I got a jackpot Four Loko ready to rock and roll. If we get 4 Venmo bangs, I'm going to break out the Four Loko for happy hour. If we get 4 Venmo bangs, I'm breaking out the Four Loko for happy hour. And whoever the MVP of today's show is, I'm going to give you one fantasy raffle ticket. For this month of July, there's 2 ways that you can get in our fantasy football league. Whoever bangs the most and Whoever is an MVP of a show. If you're an MVP of a show, you're going to get a raffle ticket. Shout out to our July Bang Race as it stands right now. Husker Raider got the party started yesterday on our USA stream. 3 bangs yesterday. Matt Fluhey with 2, Buddy Bear with 1, Sherlock with 1. And if you're trying to get on the leaderboard, hey, next guy up to bang, you're on that leaderboard. Let's get into the second quarter here of the Raiders. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Starting the second quarter in the Prize Picks red zone already.
First down and 10. Ball here at the 17-yard line. Fernando Mendoza, shotgun. They're going to send Tucker in motion. Mendoza's going to throw. Genty, walk-in, touchdown. Show me those TDs, baby. The Raiders got a 9-0 lead over the Denver Broncos. Show me those TDs. Let's freaking go, man. What an unbelievable event.
And the extra point is good, making it 10-0. Raiders up early.
Let's rock today. Let's rock today. 10-0 is the score here in the second quarter, and the Raiders are going to kick this one away. Back to receive the kick at the 4-yard line, and they're going to be taken down very quickly by Tristan McCullum, and I believe that was Brennan Jackson. Both players, I do not know if they actually make the Raiders 53-man. Here comes Bo Nix. Nix looking, fires, completes the ball. No, it's broken up by Eric Stokes, and I'm telling you this right now, this Raiders team, they've been winning a lot of football games, but they've been winning because this defense has been playing well. Their offense has done a good job, but they're winning football games because of this defense. No doubt about it. Huh? And Bo fires, delivers, going to find Jalen Waddle, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 coming up here for this defense. Ball at the 29-yard line. Raiders are up 10-0. I mean, Bo Nix has not looked good in today's ball game. If they go away from this ground game and you put it on Bo's shoulders, I like our chances a lot. That ball ends up being down in the dirt, and right now Bo Nix and this Broncos offense looks completely lost. They looked a little shell-shocked, in fact. And now if you're the Raiders, I don't want to say that you can smell blood in the water. It's way too early in this game, but you can really put yourself in the driver's seat here with a good drive, and if you could kill some clock, you get ball to start the second half. I want the Raiders to just stay consistent. Don't do anything you don't need to do. But they've had really good field position on back-to-back drives due to a missed field goal and a turnover. This is the first time today they're starting really on their own side of the field this deep. Mendoza, ball here at the 27-yard line. Fernando steps up. He's going to fire it to Genty. And Genty with a nice physical run there, is able to get about 7 yards after that catch. I mean, clearly the Raiders are trying to get the ball in Tu's hands out of the backfield. If the Broncos are going to sag off and really try to get pressure on us with 4 and dominate in that secondary, there's going to be opportunities for Genty to eat. There's nobody over there right now on Genty right now. Fernando drops back, slings it down the field. Oh, my God. I think he was trying to hit Brock Bowers. He had a wide-open Jalen Naylor, and that's really the first bad throw you've seen from the rookie today. 3rd down and 3 coming up here. Do you run type R or do you pass type P? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? 3rd down and 3. Shotgun for Fernando. Denver brings a little bit of pressure. It's not going to matter. Type those ones down below, and that is a massive first down for the newly acquired receiver, Jalen Naylor. And we're already up now to the 46-yard line in Denver territory. I mean, that is a beautiful pocket there by this offensive line. Mendoza doesn't panic, doesn't rush, puts the ball right where it needs to be. First down Raiders. You got 3 to the left. It looks like Naylor, Bowers, Tucker. Delayed handoff to Genty. No, it's going to be a throw. He's going to be able to find Tucker, and Tucker's going to catch the ball down to the 26. He's on his belly. Type those ones, baby. Let's go. I mean, that is, the Raiders right now are cooking. I've seen the silver and black in this Madden season. They're playing their best football right now. I mean, there's a reason why they've won 6 games in a row. They're playing outstanding football right now. 2 tight ends in the game. Mendoza. Got to get rid of it. They do. Find Mayer. The Broncos are all over it. I actually like those play designs because you kind of make Mendoza do the bootleg, get the defense to go one way. Now, if I'm the Raiders, I almost do a similar play setup like that, and I'd probably run the rock here with Genty, make it third and very short and manageable. Add a shotgun, though. I don't typically love Genty runs. Bowers in the slot. They bring a little bit of pressure, and it's a screen to Jalen Naylor, and Jalen Naylor is able to pick his way apart for a Raiders first down. Let's go. We are in the Prize Picks red zone. Make sure that you use code HMA. That's going to get you $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup with our sponsor, Prize Picks. You even saw Malik Benson, the rookie, get a nice little block in there. Looks like Mayer, Bowers, Tucker to the left, Naylor by himself to the right, Genty on Mendoza's left hip. Fernando, they're going to hand the ball off to Genty. Genty's got some room. Ashton, first down Raiders. Physical run there by Las Vegas. And again, they are just creating a big-time running lane, and Denver's got no answers right now. First down and goal, ball here at the 2-yard line. I mean, JPJ to be able to get that block off. Burford got up the field there a little bit. You got Bowers next to Glaze, Mayer next to Miller. They got the fullback in there, and it's Mike Washington, the rookie, and the rookie's in. Oh! Pig Suey! Mike Washington, touchdown Raiders. And the silver and black are up big time, 16-0 over their AFC West rival, the Denver Broncos. This is getting ugly, y'all. I feel like if the Raiders pitch a shutout here, I'm going to make Moose do a naked lap. Can we make our Broncos guy do a naked lap if we get a shutout? I think it's in the cards. I'll see what I can do. Here we go. Matt Gay is able to kick this one away. Reminder, we are 14 likes away from getting to 100. Waddle's going to return this one up the left sideline. And Waddle uses some of that elite speed. I'll tell you this right now. I do not expect to see Jalen Waddle returning any kicks this upcoming season. But for Madden, it's fun. Bo, shotgun, drops back. Quiddy Pay, you saw get a little bit of pressure there. Throws completed to J.K. Dobbins, and very quickly, Denver is already in deep into Raiders territory. Ball here at the 34-yard line. It should be noted that the Raiders get ball to start the second half. So even if you give up some points here, you might still have some time to go down the field and score. I mean, you got all 3 of your timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Denver, Dobbins up the middle. Nope, no, sir. Nakobe Dean is all over it. Closes that hole up very, very quickly. Second down and 9, and we are 9 seconds away from the 2-minute warning here. Let's go. Second down and 9. Emmanuel says Broncos are frauds. Maybe. We are at the 2-minute warning. What up, Dark Side? What up, Luda Sigla? Sector, I see ya. This is exactly how Team USA soccer team won yesterday. I don't know what that means. Another run, nowhere to go. Third down and 11. I don't know if I would consider using my timeouts here if I'm the Raiders, but I mean, if you're able to hold Denver here to a field goal and not give up a touchdown, holy cow, are you feeling great. If I'm Sean Payton in Denver, though, I'm trying to get 6. There's no way I'm settling for a field goal. Very risky throw. And the Kobe Dean, I mean, really good play by him, actually, to be able to get off that block and then still be able to push Jalen Waddle out of bounds. But now Denver's going to have a decision to make. It's going to be 4th down and 4 at the 28-yard line. I'll tell you this right now. If I'm Peyton and I'm Davis Webb, I'm putting the offense back out there. And that's what they do. They got the offense out there. They got a receiver far out to the left. They're going to send Dobbins in motion. And it looks like the Raiders are going to bring a little bit of pressure here. Nix delivers the football on 4th down and 4 and delivers a first down to Evan Ingram, the tight end. Nakobe Dean with his 6th tackle on the game. Damn it. Punisher, I feel that, man. Aloha from Eddie from Hawaii. What up, Eddie? We're Where are you guys watching from right now? 50 seconds to go here in the first half. First down and 10. Ball here at the 17, out of the pistol. The Raiders bring some pressure. Bo steps up. Oh, my goodness. And I actually don't know if the Raiders defender ever saw the ball. That kind of looked like Bo was like, no, I'm not going to throw it. Crap, I'm going to throw it. Very lucky that that ball fell down to the ground. Raiders had a real shot there to be able to go out and get that bad boy. Mike Nando says Nebraska. Driving through Idaho from Luda. He threw it over the receiver's head from Punisher. Throw wide open in the middle of the field, but I think the Raiders were able to get a stop. They do, and it's a timeout for Sean Payton. They got it third down in inches. I mean, it's less than a yard at the 7. 42 seconds to go. Denver does have one timeout remaining. Raiders still have all three of theirs. So if you give up points here, I would at least hope that you're looking at the clock going, I got 30-ish seconds. I got 3 timeouts. Let's go try to put some points on the board. Here we go for Bo Nix. Denver under center. Ball at the 7-yard line. They're going to go ground game here, and it's going to be a easy first down for J.K. Dobbins, but the clock is going to be ticking. The clock is going to be ticking. I mean, we'll see if they try to... I mean, they're really in no rush here. 20 seconds to go. Raiders really might end this half with all their timeouts. Oh, my goodness. Bo Nix just got absolutely walloped by Max Crosby. Honestly, lucky that he didn't fumble the football right there if you're a Denver fan. Raiders really hoping that that one could have gone their way. Second down and goal. Ball here at the 2-yard line. 16 seconds to go. A touchdown here for Denver makes this a much more interesting game. Let's see if the Raiders can hold them. Got a fullback in the ball game. Bo Nix drops back, throws, open, caught, touchdown, Denver. They put the fullback in, and then they found a way to get him involved in the offense. Touchdown, Broncos. Raiders are still up right now, 17-7. Extra point pending, obviously. However, though, I mean, like, again, we still get ball to start the second half. Thinking I know this game the way that I think I do, I have no idea what the Raiders are about to do here on this next play. They could take a knee, go into half. They could also try to just sling the pill down the field. I don't know. It's too hard to predict here with Madden. Way too difficult to predict. Though this ball will probably get kicked into the back of the end zone. I feel like all kicks at the end of the half go in the back of the end zone. Yep. It's, some things are predictable, man. Some things are predictable. Here we go. Fernando, shotgun. You got 3 timeouts. Let's make it interesting. Mendoza drops back. He's looking. He's going to sling it, and it's going to go out of bounds. All right, so here's how this is going to go. This next play is going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be a throw out of bounds. And then the next play is going to be another throw out of bounds, and that's how the half's going to end. I think I know enough about Madden.
I've seen this way too many times.
I think I know this Madden game. Somebody says throw the deep ball. They'll they got me. Handoff, Genty. Call timeout. They use
now it's going out of bounds.
Now they use a timeout. I mean, trying to get some of those fantasy points, man. If it is, I'm turning it off from Dark Side. Oh, Dark Side. No, Dark Side, right now, you're number 1 on the show today, so shout out to you, dude. Thanks for pulling up today. All right, 3rd down and 2, but, like, you also don't want to give Denver some time. Fernando hands it off to Genty. Genty's got a first down, and they call another. They do.
Now we're going Hail Mary, right? Whether it's inbounds or not.
I would imagine, dude. This is funny. We did, by the way, just hit 100 likes. As soon as we get to halftime, I got to tell you guys about Prize Picks, and then I want to spin a wheel once we get to halftime. Final play here of the first half, I would imagine. And it's going to be Fernando under center.
They're going to run it again.
They're probably going to run it again. They got 3 tight ends in the game. Ian Thomas. They got Ashton Genty fantasy points. I'm convinced.
Great the first half.
Like, how does that play sequence make any sense? I'm sorry. If Madden's going to try to do a football game, you got to try to make a good football game. I mean, that play sequence doesn't make any sense. But here's the thing. You got to give the Raiders an A grade. I don't know how you watch that first half there and not give them an A. You're up 10 points against your division rival. I get it. You're 10-3. They're 9-4. But that was a totally dominant first half. Dominant first half. And then I know you kind of see how that drive was going. I bet you the Raiders probably would have scored again going down in that drive. So I'm going to give them an A in that first half. Probably one of the best first halves I've seen from the Raiders in this Madden season, which is saying a lot because, again, we are 10-3. Saying, again, I feel like I say this a lot, but shout out to our sponsor here, Prize Picks, for being our presenting sponsor at Chat Sports. And, throughout the years working here, it's kind of crazy. I'm coming up on 9 years at the company. And, you think about all the people that have come and gone from this company. It's kind of very much like the Raiders, right? We've had a lot of faces on this team, coaches, players. But, to me, we always have an expression here, and there's an expression, it's a real one. And I think for people that watch shows in the middle of the offseason, you're the definition of a real one. And for the first time ever, Prize Picks has given us a year-long deal. And to me, they're a real one in my heart. And, I know that not everybody watches every Chat Sports show that we do here, but we have made this company into something really special, and Prize Picks is showing up and showing out for us, and it means a lot to me. So when you guys show them love down in the comments, when you guys use code HMA and get $50 instant in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup, it does. It means a lot to me because they see it, I see it, we see it, and I'm in the business of, hey, when people show up and show out for me, I'm going to show up and show out for them. Prize Picks has done that. Raider Nation does it every single day. I got Prize Picks back, and I got Raider Nation's back. And if you want to see my lineup that I'm using this weekend on 4th of July, I got Joey Chestnut to eat more than half of a hot dog, which he's going to do in half of a second. And then I'm going to go the less on Patrick Bertoletti. Bertoletti last year came in second place. He won it in 2024 with 58 dogs, but that was the year Joey Chestnut did not participate. So typically, when Joey Chestnut is in the hot dog eating competition, the guy that comes in second place doesn't put up the big numbers. Typically, I think when guys feel like that they can win it, they really stretch themselves. So for Bertoletti, and it's also going to be extremely hot this weekend, I'm just saying I'm going to go the less on a lot of these hot dog eating competitions. More or less is on Prize Picks. But if you want to roll with this lineup, it's $20 to win, $60. If you've never seen the hot dog eating competition, it's probably one of the most American things you could possibly watch, dude. It is, it's unbelievable. And honestly, even watching the girls, the women, they are unbelievable as well. I mean, they are crushing hot dogs left and right. I believe the person who won it last year, I want to say she had 39, but her record's like 51 dogs in 10 minutes.
Mickey Sudo is like the woman.
Mickey Sudo.
She's the woman of hot dog eating contest. Like she is, her and Joey Chestnut win it every year.
Correct. Mickey Sudo, Joey Chestnut. And if you want to go with more, hey, you better be ready to burp. If you want to go with less, make some room because Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. I don't see any super chats that I have here. I see Noodles. I also saw somebody from Mount Raidermore was trying to get my attention, and that is actually me. An old video popped up on their timeline from 2019, and it was the show that I did 84 beers in 6 minutes. That's me. 84 beers, 6 minutes. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. Noodles, cheers to you, man. I see Benjamin. What up, Benjamin? All I want for my birthday is for the Raiders to beat these donkeys. Love y'all, Raider Nation. Let's freaking go, Benjamin. Rebel, is Brennan Sorsby going to be irrelevant? I mean, define irrelevant. I mean, is he, because he's relevant right now.
I think in April, you're going to see another relevancy bang for Brennan Sorsby. He's going to be one of the biggest storylines next year in next year's draft.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know where he's going to be drafted.
You can't deny that he's got some talent, and my problem is he kind of reminds me a little bit of a Quinn Ewers, where you can tell that he's got tons of talent. Can't deny that he's got tons of talent. But if you're not going to put him in the right system to properly develop it, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. And I do wonder if college football and if the NFL is trying to make a statement here of, hey, like, I don't want guys that gamble. I think the other part of, having a quarterback is I want a guy that leads on and off the field. And with all due respect, Brennan Sorsby has not shown me any type of leadership qualities on or off the field. Benjamin Perez, happy birthday to you, man. Hope we get a dub as well against these donkeys. If you guys want to shout out on the show, give me an HBD down below. Every 5 today, we're doing a beer cheers for all of our guys that are out there. But Ben, thanks for pulling up here on the stream today. For those of you that do not know, I said whoever's the MVP of today's show, I'm going to give you a raffle ticket. And that raffle ticket, we gave away last month, raffle tickets and then golden tickets. This month, I'm only going to give away essentially golden tickets, and they're only going to go out to MVPs of the show. So if you, like right now, Benjamin Perez might at 250 XP might be the lowest MVP in Raiders Report history, but I don't care. You guys are here watching. It's a Madden stream. Honestly, I'm having a hell of a time today. It's I got a 4-day weekend coming up. So for me, I got 2 more quarters of Madden football. I got some beers that I got to put down, and I'm telling you this right now. I have a 4 Loko here. I don't know if I'm going to drink it. Can you put it back in the fridge? Probably, right?
Yeah, those things don't go bad.
That's true. And he's like, believe me, it might actually be better if it goes bad. All right, let's get a wheel spin in here. We did cross 100 likes on this show, and I know I'm always going to give you guys deals. It's what I do. It's just like when you walk into a restaurant, you're going to get different deals. I also know that not everybody can super chat, so this is a way that all of y'all can participate at home. Every 100 likes, I'm spinning this wheel. Let's get a wheel spinning. Let's see what this ends up being. Every option on here is a free option, just so you guys know. All right, here's the game that we're going to play. Every time somebody shares this video, you can share this video on Facebook. You can share this video in text messages. You can share this video on Twitter. You can share this video just about anywhere on social media. If you're like, Mitch, how do I share the video? You go underneath the video. You're going to see a share button. You click that bad boy, and you click share. I'm going to hit refresh on my computer here in about 10 seconds. Whatever number I see that features the share number, that's how many drinks I'm going to take. And just so all of y'all know, this is 1 drink. That's 1 drink. Fair? I hope so. That's 1 drink. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm clicking the button. Let's see how many liars we got in here. If you shared the video, type me down below. Let's see. See how many liars we got here, huh? I see the number. I see the number. How many liars we got here? Who shared the video?
All of
type
a sudden,
me.
no one wants to spam me. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. No one's spamming me.
Yeah, Nav, bro, check out that video, Nav. Nav, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I don't know what you're saying. I did on X. Mike Nando says me. Dark says I did. I will say this. The number that I saw was 8. So I saw 8. If you're trying to tell me there was more than 8, hey, shout out to all y'all, but I saw 8. So cheers.
A 2. A 3. 4. 5. 6. 1 more. Make this one count. Big sip. There we go.
Honestly, that was almost done.
If one more person shared it, you could have finished that. Happy Dad. Just saying.
All right, we'll try it again. Let's finish that happy dad. Click that share button. No. All right, Los Oakland. How about them Live, Laugh, Lakers or Costco Cartel?
I'm hoping you understood that.
How about them Live, Laugh, Lakers or Costco Cartel?
Like, at first, I thought he was talking Lakers, and then it really just went off the rails.
This is like yesterday when I was like, if you guys ask me a question that stumps me, I'll take a drink for it. What if cat sounded like dog?
This is the question from yesterday.
What if
What
cat,
does that mean?
Bro, I'm not kidding you, Daniel. I don't know if you're here today, man. I have said this so many times to people. I literally go, so I got asked a question yesterday at work that I've never been asked before. And they were like, all right, well, what was it? And I said, what if cat spelled dog? And just speechless, man. Just speechless, man. Unbelievable, Daniel. What up, Nav? WTF, highly confusing.
I don't know what this is in reference to either.
So I don't know if he's talking about like the share, click the share button, or on YouTube, excuse me, Venthrak in our like Mount Raidermore group chat sent a video of something of a show that I did. On the cover of this video is Antonio Brown, me holding a beer, Nick Bosa at Ohio State, and Drew Lock at Missouri.
You just covered every storyline in that one, didn't you?
It is a 84 beer challenge subscriber live Q&A. I'm going to just say this right now. I'm going to try to put this link for you guys in the chat because some of y'all might not believe me, but there was a time I did an 84 beer show. Hell of a show, by the way. But I don't know why YouTube randomly just showed all of y'all. I think the other thing you guys could see is how everything used to look. I just put the link for you guys in the chat if you want to go see it. If you want to go see it. Rebel, 72-hour fast. I thought you said 78 on your Instagram. So, I mean, either way, though, dude, super impressive. I've done a 3-day fast. It's unbelievably challenging. I always feel super healthy, though, after I get done. Do you feel better? Like, I'm always amazed on how much weight I lose. I'm always amazed on how healthy I feel. I just saw Chase did the Brandon Ayuk thing. That's actually hilarious. Hilarious. Rebel, shout out to you, bro. All right, you guys ready to get this second half a rocking and a rolling? I don't know about y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. Dark side, that's the bar to beat. I mean, right now, whoever is the MVP of this show, either you're banging on Venmo or you bang on here, you're going to get a fantasy raffle ticket. And so far, you would be the only person to have one in the month of July. We will give away 2 tickets today. We will give away one here in the Madden stream, and then I will give away another one during happy hour. But now, Sean, who just sent in that super, is now actually the MVP of this show, which I can get to here in just a second. So Sean says, but what if the hokey pokey really is what it's all about? Thoughts that kept me out of really good schools. I mean, but what if the hokey pokey really is what it is all about?
What if the hokey pokey was the friends that you made along the way?
And do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out. You put your right foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Sean, bro, thanks for bringing in the good vibes, man. I totally forgot about that song.
And this is why we did not get into Harvard.
Yes, this is the only reason why.
This right here.
I've spent way too much time worrying about the hokey pokey. It's really the only reason I can think of.
Yeah, I should have been in Yale, but I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like your hokey pokey score is way too low.
Yeah. You don't know that much about the hokey pokey, actually.
Your SATs are good. ACTs not too bad. Your hokey pokey,
It's lacking.
It's not going to be enough to turn itself around. Benjamin Perez, what's going on, man? Right now, the MVP of today's show is still Sean. If somebody bangs on the show, I think he almost got it locked in. I'll tell you that right now. All right, fam. Let's get in here to the second half of action. Friendly reminder to everybody in the building, we will be doing a duck race at the end of happy hour if you're trying to get in. It's a $20 Venmo at MitchellRens365. I just saw Joseph Gomez get in, though I'm not typing to anybody. Joseph Gomez, you in? I also see Gary Backus, you in? And then Charles G., you in. 20 to win. $50 here on the program. Here we go. Mendoza out of the pistol. I mean, he throws a hospital ball to Jalen Naylor, and you're really lucky that that was not a lot worse.
Had some air under that one.
Yeah, that one had too much air. That was the opposite of Deflategate. That might have had some helium in it. That one might have had some helium in it. DJ Scrappy, Lopez for a Loco boot. Lopez isn't drinking today. I'm actually pretty jealous. He's going to New Orleans. Handoff, Genty. And it's what a run. Ball's on the ground by Genty. Oh, no. And it's scooped up by Denver. The Broncos had a costly fumble.
They're reviewing it.
I mean, that'll be the first fumble of the season here for Genty. I think they're going to overturn it. They do! Oh, my goodness, they do. No fumble. He was down. Thank God. Holy cow. Throw, nailer, broken up. 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Wow! Whoa! Damn, Mount Raidermore won't let us enjoy the chance of being MVP. Well, now Wild One, I mean, now you'd be the MVP. Shout out to Wild One. No, that's some Wild One type shit. 2nd down and 10, handoff to Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. I don't really want the Raiders to get too conservative here. I mean, you had an outstanding first half. Let's just go back to doing exactly what we did in the first half. I think it was playing aggressive, throwing the football. Yes, they were able to run the football effectively with Genty, but I want to stay aggressive here. 3rd down and 10 for Fernando. Throws. Tucker, 1st down Las Vegas. Broken tackle. He goes up the sidelines. Pipe those ones for number 1. Trey Tucker. I'll tell you this right now. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I bet you 1st down catches this season for the Raiders in this game. Bowers has got to be number 1. It's just my guess. And then Trey Tucker is no doubt number 2. He's been a 1st down machine. 2 tight end set. Nice block there by Mayer, but it's not going to matter. Genty gets taken behind the offensive line. That's going to be a loss of 1. So back-to-back runs there for the Raiders go absolutely nowhere for Genty. Pat Surtain in on the action as well. I mean, he's a demon in this football game. Mendoza, shotgun. Looks like Bowers and Tucker to the left. Mayer and Naylor to the right. Fernando, there's some pressure. He's going to check it down. He's going to find Genty in the flat. Genty puts the juke on, and then Surtain comes on in, and he's able to make a tackle, but not after Ashton is able to get a 1st down there for the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball here at the 30-yard line. So I was a little bit concerned that we were going to have a 3 and out, but now moving the football effectively, and I mean, that's exactly what you want your young rookie quarterback to do. That was the exact play that they tried to set up there. Bowers, looks like he's got Surtain on him. Fernando's looking, he throws, able to find Michael Mayer, and Mayer's able to pick up 8. Very smart play there by Clint Kubiak, Andrew Janoko. You got your best player on their best player. You try to take him out of the game. So you take Bowers across the field, you bring Mayer across the other side, and you get the ball in his hands. 87's got a big-time contract year coming up here. 3 to the left, it's Besh, Tucker, and Bowers. On the right side is Jalen Naylor, Genty on Mendoza's right hip. Looks like Fernando switching things up here a little bit. Denver brings 4. What a throw to Bowers in 1st down Las Vegas. I mean, it's a very high-level throw. For him to be able to throw that ball before Bowers even makes his way to the sideline, Mendoza's calling hike, and that ball's coming out.
They are in the Prize Picks.
Very impressive. We are back in the Prize Picks Red Zone. Code HMA over at Prize Picks. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Run, gut, and it's going to be a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Ball here at the 7-yard line. But what a drive here by the Raiders, right? Like, I mean, you're killing tons and tons and tons of clock on this drive. You're killing tons of clock. Somebody asked about the Loco. I'll say this. I said 4 Venmo bangs. We haven't gotten any bangs on the show. So I'll crack open the 4 Loco for Raiders Friday Happy Hour if we get 4 bangs on the program here. But you got 2 quarters to be able to get into the action. So we got 3rd down and 1. Ball here at the 4-yard line. If you want to know the flavor, it's jackpot, which I think it's the best one.
Does that tell you anything about the flavor?
I don't know, but it's jackpot flavored. Mendoza, I don't know if he was set. Throw, finds Washington. And the rookie almost was in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. I do find it very interesting that the Raiders in this Madden season kind of use Washington as almost like a goal line back. I get he's bigger than Genti, but you want Genti near the goal line.
He does look big in this game.
He's
He looks massive.
He's
in this
6'2". He is actually a big back. Handoff, Genti, touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders. Let's freaking go, man. I got a really interesting phone call. Is there any chance that I can answer this real quick?
I guess. Do you want me to take over?
Hang on.
The kick is up, and it's good. It's now 24-7 in the third quarter. There's 2:20 remaining in the quarter, and the Raiders are up 17 now. They're looking to grow their lead in the AFC West standings in this Madden simulated season. The kick is now away, and is that Jalen Waddle? Yes, it is. He is returning it and is brought down at the 25-yard line.
That's an interesting text.
Context.
I'm going to try to find some more context. So, I don't know. I'm intrigued, though. Middle of July. Let's see. First down and 10.
If you're also confused, like the video.
Yeah, no, I just got a text message. Trip down memory lane here. So, interesting.
Bo Nix takes the snap, and it's an option play, and he's taken off. And he gets about 4 yards before diving, before he gets lit up.
Well, I'm telling you this right now. I got some really good news for Raider Nation. 2nd and 6.
Josh McDaniels is coming back.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky. Bo Nix throws,
Dude, that was
and
at his
it's
feet.
going to fall. I mean, Bo's been bad in this game.
That was horrible.
Bo's been bad. It's nothing Raiders related. Raiders report news, though. I'm just going to say this. This is going to be the biggest year of Raiders report history.
Chugs is pregnant.
Hope y'all are ready. Huh?
Chugs is pregnant.
Maybe.
Baby.
That's why you guys haven't seen him. That's why he's not
Raider report,
producing
baby.
anymore. That's why he's not here anymore. He's on
He's on paternity leave.
exactly. 4th down and 6. I mean, does Denver have to consider going for it here? Does Denver have to consider going for it here?
Nope, they're punting. Cowards.
I mean, that's fine. Kick it away. Let's turn this into a blowout. Kick is, I mean, that's a hell of a punt
8-yard line. Not bad.
at the 8-yard line. Come on, man. Handoff, Genti. Big running lane there for Ashton. And that's a first down for the Raiders. Up to the 21-yard line. I mean, if I'm Las Vegas, let's kill this clock. Let's kill the clock. You're up 3 possessions here. There's no need to do anything. I mean, if I'm the Raiders and I'm playing Madden, I'm probably going to run the football here. Your defense has played outstanding. You got a turnover. They have 105 yards against you. Your defense has been incredible. Bo Nix has been horrific.
There is one thing that you were forgetting in that whole equation. This
Clock.
is Madden.
Yep. Clock management.
We have no idea what could happen, actually.
Well, that's going to be a loss of 4. I mean, he sniffed that out very, very easily. I mean, he's one of the best defensive players in the NFL. Comes in, cleans it up. Benito. Looking, throw, caught, Bowers. And that's going to be a nice pickup there to get 12 yards, make this 3rd down and manageable. But you know what? That's going to take us to the 4th quarter here. It's going to take us to the 4th quarter here. Give me some 4s down below. Give me some 4s down below. Wild one. Grilled chicken, hamburger, sausage steak, and a seafood boil. All right, if you had to pick for 4th of July, you can only have one of those. What are you picking? Grilled chicken, hamburgers, sausage, steak, or seafood boil?
What seafood are we boiling? Is the question.
For you, we'll go crawfish. Mendoza, 3rd down and 2. Are you kidding me, man?
Dude, just Lamar Jackson.
And that's what he's done all year long. That's what the Raiders have done. That's what Mendoza has done all year long. I mean, I don't want to say he's been good. Like, he's been good enough to get by. Yeah, I mean, he's been good enough. But his ability to extend drives in this game, massive, man, massive. Fernando's under center. You got 3 tight ends in the game. Ian Thomas is going to go in motion now next to DJ Glaze. Bowers and Mayer on the left side. Top right of your screen, Trey Tucker. Mendoza throws just a incredibly risky ball. Tucker wants a PI, and maybe that was a bad ball there by Mendoza. That ball cannot come out of your hands in this situation of this game. I mean, honestly, the only way the Raiders lose this game is if they turn the ball over on this drive. It's the only way that you lose this game. Put the ball in the belly of Genty. Let's get the clock running. You're up 24-7. 6 minutes to go in the game. Fernando, they're still slinging the pill. Tucker caught a gain of 7. I mean, it's a good play, right? You get your speediest guy, who's probably the toughest dude to cover in the first 5 yards, not named 89. And, I mean, he's able to create a little bit of separation there, put the ball in his hands, and he's able to get 7 yards. It's third down and manageable again. And the way that Fernando's been able to run this Madden season, that's super clutch. Here we go. Mendoza, shotgun. They bring 4, scrambling. This is going to be a fumble.
No, they're going to say it was the
Tuck rule, I like it.
Honestly, if we were trying to kill the clock, just take the sack. Just, go down soft.
Just take the sack. Pause. All right, here's the other thing. At 4th down and 3 at the 47.
You cannot go for it if you're the Raiders here.
No?
No. Because if you don't get it, you're giving the Broncos half field to work with. Make them go as long as possible with this 5.5 minutes left.
Okay. I was like, your defense is playing really well, though.
Yeah, but one fluke play.
Fair. Screen here to Sutton. Nowhere. They can't move the football in this Raiders team. The first Madden game, Denver had 10 points. This game, they got 7. The Broncos have no ability to move the football. I mean, if the number one most surprising thing in this game to me has been how good this Raiders defense has been. I mean, this Raiders defense has been really good in this Madden season. Bo, shotgun. I mean, that's almost a pick 6 by Nakobe Dean. Bo Nix has no idea what he's doing in this game. 3rd down and 10. He looks rattled. That ankle does not look healthy. Brandon Cleveland looks smaller than Max Crosby. I mean, the Broncos have 1 3rd down conversion. The Raiders have 6. Bo back there by himself, and the Raiders are going to bring 4. Bo Nix steps up, and he's going to use his legs, and he's strong enough to extend and pick up that 1st down against Jeremy Chin, though a 1st down celebration when you're down 17 points is fraudulent. Fraudulent. Oliver, yeah, I saw that. That's shame on Stephen A. Bo Nix, shotgun running, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to be sacked. Kwity Paye! What a play. I mean, Kwity is going to be one of these most interesting defensive players this season for the Raiders. I'm not going to lie. I did a video yesterday. You guys will get it over the weekend about some of these guys where it's like, think about where you're thinking the Raiders team could be, right? If I told you, imagine a real world where the Raiders are 10-3, what players have to go above and beyond to make sure that happens? I think Kwity is one of those guys. Throw completed, and that's going to be a pickup, and that's another 1st down here for Denver, but yeah, they're just taking up too much time. I mean, I get they got the 2-minute warning. You got 3 timeouts, but if you're the Raiders here, you're more than okay with letting some of this clock kind of just go down. Nix, shotgun, 3 to the left. Bo looking, throws it down the field. And a great play there by Traden Stukes to be able to break that one up. They were looking to take a shot with the newly acquired Jalen Waddle. And, I mean, Traden Stukes is all over it. Ball at the 36-yard line, 2nd down and 10. You got to get 2 touchdowns and a field goal here. I don't think there's enough time. Here's my question to all y'all out there. Who's more important to the Raiders' success on defense this season? Malcolm Kuntz or Kwity Paye? What do y'all think? Give me a 5-1 for Malcolm Kuntz. Give me a 9-5 for Kwity Paye. Who's more important to the Raiders' defensive success? I have my answer. 3rd down and 2. Here for the Raiders defense, ball at the 45-yard line. Bo, shotgun. Raiders are going to bring 3. Throws, middle of the field, broken up. What a great hit there by Jeremy Chin to knock that one out of the hands of Troutman. And, I mean, Denver's got to go for it here. There's no way that they don't go for it. And if they don't get it here, I don't mean to say that the fat lady's going to start singing, but I think the fat lady's going to start singing.
She's lubing up the pipes.
Yep. 4th down and 2. Bo Nix, quarterback keeper.
And
Traden Stukes. Bowl game blouses. Bowl game blouses. Mendoza, sling it. Nope, they're going to run it.
I say last week.
Let's kill the clock, baby.
They ran up the score on, who was the last game? They kicked a last second, doesn't matter field goal.
F the donkeys, y'all. Uh-oh, Genti's a little hobbly. I mean, there's no, guys, we're 11-3. No need to get crazy here. No, let's just kill the clock. Let's get the F out of here. I'll say this. I will go with Kwity Paye as the more important player than Malcolm Kuntz. That's what I'll say. Though, if Malcolm plays to his upside, then it might actually be Malcolm. But Malcolm's got a higher upside in the pass rush game. Kwitty's going to be a bigger impact player against the run. Honestly, I think the Raiders' replacement for Max Crosby was Kwity Paye and Malcolm Kuntz to kind of like bring both of those guys in a sense of Kwity can do better against the run. He can be the more every down guy. Malcolm can get after the quarterback, and we really like this dude, Keon Crawford. We're going to go out and get him. I kind of wonder if that was their plan. 3rd down and 11 here, and this will be the final play before the 2-minute warning, unless Denver calls a timeout, which they might. And I respect it. The Raiders are trying to embarrass their division rivals and looking for Brock down the field. Mendoza's not Linderbaum's shoved Mendoza, and I think he's trying to tell him, I mean, look at how tiny Tyler Linderbaum is in this game.
Or is Fernando Mendoza massive?
I mean, Fernando is a lot bigger than what I'm not going to, when I met Mendoza, I didn't realize how tall he was. And again, 6'5", but he's just a lot bigger than what I anticipated. And there's certain guys that when you meet them, like, they're big. Like, Jermaine was big. Andre James was big. Colt Miller was one of the largest human beings I've ever met. Max standing up. This is going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. That's all right. Get a slide in there, Bo. 2-minute warning, 1:56 to go. For those of you that do not know, I am also going to be doing a happy hour show. The happy hour show is scheduled to begin in about 50-ish minutes from now. As soon as this game ends, I'll stay here. I'll answer a few questions, a few super chats. But we plan on going live at around 4. I might go live a little bit earlier. Throw, and that's going to be down. It's going to be falling incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Now, if you guys want me to stay live until happy hour goes, I can obviously do that. We need some questions, whether it's hashtag Raiders or we need some shenanigans. Steven says a loco boo. I mean, Steven, I have a loco deal out there. We're just 4 bangs away from getting it. We actually haven't gotten a bang yet today. Bo, shotgun, looking, and he's going to tuck it. I think the Raiders, oh my Lord, Max Crosby. Holy Toledo, bro.
Max Crosby might not be playing next week. NFL might have to step in on that one.
The NFL might give Max a red card. Though, that red card against the States yesterday, that was some BS,
That was
man.
more deserving of a red card than the one yesterday.
I have watched a lot of soccer. I've enjoyed it, but there's certain things where I don't get it. I don't get it. Bo, shotgun. Here we go. Looking, throws, open, caught. That's fine. I mean, there's not going to be enough time. I'm not even worried about it. You know what I mean? Wild one, Malcolm Kuntz would have to return to form. I mean, I want to see the Malcolm that I saw at the end of 2023 and at the end of 2025. You know, I did a video, I believe it was last weekend. It was around like Malcolm and how I want to see deja vu because I have seen Malcolm when he's been healthy, when he's been confident, when he's been used the right way. And he's a really good player when he's used the correct way. But if you're asking him to set the edge and be a run defender, you know, you're just not going to get the best version out of Malcolm Kuntz. And I think you saw him get a little bit better and a little bit more confident at the end of last season. But I'm hopeful. Look at this defensive setup the Raiders got here. Max was standing up. They basically had wow, what a play. Chris Thomas, dude, what a guy.
Dude.
What a guy. Lopez.
This is the best Chris Thomas we're ever going to see. And I love that for him.
Vegas, I know. I mean, I had the conversation today with my dad. I was like, I think the U.S. is probably the most disliked country for, like, sports.
Because we're starting to take over everybody else's sport. We just owned Canada in hockey a couple months ago. We're going to take soccer from the Europeans and the Hispanics.
Fourth
now.
down and 6 here. Bo
now.
Nix looking down the field. I mean, again, I think it's just like anything. It's jealousy, right? The U.S. is typically very good at sports. But you're right. I think other countries, I mean, I remember when I lived in Germany how people would talk to me about being from the States, and I was pretty shell-shocked. It was eye-opening. I'm not going to lie to you. Throw, Bo Nix, doesn't matter. Taron Johnson's going to kick himself in the ass there for dropping a pick, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a turnover on downs. 11-3.
Yeah, we can just kneel it out now.
Nah, this Raiders team. This Raiders team's every play. Every play, man. Clint Kubiak's like, I got the more on everything.
Yeah, Clint Kubiak needs to be investigated after this season.
2nd and 12, and hopefully the final play of the game. Come on, Mendoza, sling it. Uh-oh, the rookie. He's trying to hit a home run. And that's going to do it. Just one, baby. JWB. Another unbelievable football game for the Silver and Black. I mean, listen, I can't believe that we're 11-3. And it's funny because every year when I sit down and I talk to the guys about doing this Madden season, I'm like, hey, when you run the sim, I want them to be some good games, obviously. But, whatever the game is, we got to roll with that game. And in years past, we have been fighting and clawing to just win a few. And now we're 11-3. And I'm telling you this defense is why the Raiders are 11-3 in this Madden season. Mendoza's been good. The offense has been solid. But when you really look at this team and what they've been able to do on the defensive side of the football, we are going to show you an updated look at where these standings are for the AFC West, or for the playoff picture. But let's also consider the fact here that the Raiders now, their last few games have allowed 16 week 9, 9 week 10, 10 week 11, 19 week 12, and then you allowed 24 points week 14 against the Chargers. But I mean, you're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
can you show? Than that. Hold up.
I was going to say, and then
it's
4,
a long winning streak.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 straight games. I mean, this was a 3-3 football team. 3-3 after the Bills game. And what's funny is I do actually wonder if the Raiders were to beat the Rams, do you just get this unbelievable self-confidence where you're like, man, I could beat anybody. And
they have beaten anybody.
And they've beaten everyone.
They've beaten the Rams, who were going to be good. They've beaten the Seahawks, who were going to be good.
The Niners, I mean,
this is... They beat the Chargers. They beat the Broncos twice.
Yeah. They're
beating good football teams.
The Raiders are winning, and they're starting to really win on the back of their defense. And it's a complete football team from top to bottom. Very, very happy with the outcome. So hopefully no more sarcastic Mitch, Steven. Steven, there's nobody that's hoping that happens more than me. So in terms of the AFC playoff picture, I know you showed it. I actually didn't really see it because I was looking down. So now after the Raiders get their win over the Denver Broncos, here's where the AFC standings are at right now. So the Bills got another win. They're 11-3. The Texans got another win. They're 11-3. Raiders, Bengals all got wins. It looks like the Ravens got a win, the Chiefs won, and the Chargers won.
I think everybody but the Broncos and Jaguars won.
Wow, so that's a really, really big loss there for both Jacksonville and Denver. With 3 games left to go here in the Raiders' regular season, if my math is mathing correctly, the Raiders are 1 win away from locking in a playoff spot. Does that sound right? Because you got both of the wins over Denver.
Yeah, so you own that tiebreaker.
Well, tiebreaker goes down to strength of schedule, which is always important. But the Raiders are going to be higher in the AFC West.
Yeah.
Like, you will have a better AFC West. You're going to have a better AFC standings record for the Raiders. So I think because of that, so strength of schedule is for the draft. But I believe common opponents
I think the first tiebreaker is the head-to-head.
is head-to-head.
And they beat the Broncos twice, so they should have
See, it's
that.
not. See, I know it's not head-to-head, and the only reason why that I know it's not head-to-head, or is it? See, now I'm losing my. I'm getting confused with the draft. All right, breaking identical win-loss record based on. All right, head-to-head, yes. Best win-loss tie percentage in games between the clubs. You're right. Yeah, I'm thinking of the draft where it's not. That's my problem. I'm thinking if the Raiders and the Giants had the same record, it doesn't matter what head-to-head is. So head-to-head division record. The Raiders will be better in head-to-head and division record. So that means, therefore, the Raiders are 1 win away from locking in the playoffs.
Okay. So next week against Tennessee.
You got Tennessee, you got Arizona. You got to win one of those games, and you're locking in the playoffs.
Something tells me they should win. One, maybe not both.
Got to get a dub.
Yep.
Got to get a dub.
Super Chats.
In honor of tuna, top 5 food to eat on 4th of July. Okay, I like this one a lot. Let me know down below, y'all, what is your favorite food to eat on 4th of July? We're going to give some shout-outs here on the program, and if you do not know, I do have a happy hour show that is going to be scheduled, and we're going to be starting that in about 40-ish minutes from now, so just keep all your, be ready to go. I mean, like I said, every happy hour, I'm always ready to rock and roll. I mean, it's really a show that's kind of, I'm always going to put it in y'all's hands. Is kind of how this thing ends up going down. Happy hour today can go for 2 hours in total. But technically, I mean, as soon as the show, like now, like I'm down to get down. Like, I'm down to get down. If you guys are down to get down today, like I said, I'm always down to get down. So my top 5 foods on 4th of July, I'll say this. If I'm making a plate for 4th of July, I got to have a burger on that plate. Cheeseburger's got to be on my plate.
Yeah.
I want potato salad. I'm a big potato salad fan. I want grilled corn. Got to be on that plate.
Yeah. Has to have a nice char on it.
I'm going to go with some grilled chicken. And then, if I got to go one more thing.
I think there's one that you're missing. I don't know if you're a fan of it, but I think a lot of people are probably yelling that you need this on your plate.
Mac and cheese?
That was the one I was thinking.
Because what I eat, what's funny is what I have, like, for my family back home, 4th of July parties, is very different than, like, what Alex's family makes. Like, Alex's family...
They're probably more like tamales and, like...
Yeah, I mean, they also do a lot more, like, barbecue, like Texas-style barbecue.
Okay.
Like, I would say Texas-style barbecue is what they do, where back home it's more just some burgers and dogs on the grill. Like, Alex's dad...
They do, like, a brisket or something?
Yeah, he's...
Brisket, ribs...
Well, he makes whatever he feels like making. Like, if he wants to
So what's he making this weekend?
I actually don't know. I don't know. I mean, it could be ribs. It could be brisket.
You just know you're eating good.
Yeah, it's going to be good food. I can't wait. Like, it's literally... Anytime we go out there, Chuck just runs around like a madman, and all I do for the entire weekend is just grub. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't freaking wait. Steven says, is it Berea or Berea?
Berea.
Is it Berea?
Berea.
Because I said Berea the other day.
To, like, roll the R, too, so it's like Berea, but I can't roll my R's.
Berea. I was going to say, that's what I thought it was, Berea, and somebody the other day said it's Berea. And I was like, I don't feel like that's right.
No.
But I'm not the guy that can really probably call you out. Tacos from Show Styles. See, I like watermelon from Taino. That's a great answer.
If you get a good watermelon.
A good watermelon on the 4th of July hits. It hits. Has anybody ever done like where you put the hole in the watermelon and then you shove in a bottle of alcohol? Has anybody ever done that?
Also, apple pie is a 4th of July tradition, I feel like, for a lot of people.
Okay.
It's very American.
Very American. I agree with that. Mexicans have tamales every holiday. I mean, you're not wrong,
pretty
bro.
spot on.
Wild one. All right, so this is why your wild one said grilled chicken, hamburger, sausage, steak, and a seafood boil. A seafood boil on 4th of July is something I've never had. That would be lit.
I know.
I'm a big seafood guy.
I'm going to be back home this weekend, and we're doing crabs one day. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday.
Like Alaskan or like blue crab?
Like blue crab.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, blue crab is how I would say is like crawfish to me.
Yeah.
Where if you know how to do it, you're going to be good. Like, if you don't know how to do it, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Like, and you also, again, if you know how to peel the skirt on a blue crab, that's really going to help you out. If you don't, you're going to be slowed down. No doubt about it. Chips and some guac in there for Ezekiel. All right, fam. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at right now 40 minutes until happy hour does officially begin on this show. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I don't see any questions. I don't see.
More super chats.
Oh, we do have a few more? Okay, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I love watching the Donkeys and get smashed. I mean, the Broncos got whooped in that game. I mean, that's probably one of the worst games I've seen Denver play. Wild one, Malcolm. See, honestly, wild one, I don't know if you saw the deja vu video I did on Malcolm last week. If you haven't, go check it out. Some really cool stats in there just about how good he was over the final few games of last season. But truly, I know that he can be a productive player. I think he just needs to get some of that confidence. And I think it's the confidence in himself, but also confidence in that knee. And Rob Leonard allowing the guys to just play fast and go out there and not think. I love that. Because I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago, Trevon Merritt kind of talked about that, where he was like, I was just thinking too much as a sophomore. I was just thinking out there too much. And then in my third year, they kind of were just like, hey, like go out there and do you. And that's where he was his best version of himself. And I think a lot of times for these guys, you just got to let them go out there and play. Like they've played so much football. There's a reason why they're in the NFL. Go out there, let them freaking play. Malcolm can free up the Condor like before. I mean, I think Keon Crawford, Kwity Paye, I mean, all those guys. Another player that's going to be a lot better this year, Thomas Booker. Mark my words. Because, for the Raiders, you asked Thomas Booker to be way too much last year, where if you allow him to be more of a rotational guy, he's going to be just so much better of a football player. But you're hoping the extra depth that this team has on that defensive line really, truly just opens it up for you. And opens it up for Max to go back to being the Condor, that we're hoping that he is. Because, again, the video that I made yesterday, I don't want to give it away. I kind of talk about Max in it a little bit because, for the Raiders defense to be the best version of itself, I need Max to be healthy and Max to be like that 2023, 2022 version of himself. Because don't get me wrong, I know that he's one of the best defensive players in the league. But I think when you think of Max Crosby, you don't necessarily think of the Max Crosby that the Raiders have gotten the last 2 years. Not saying he's been bad. He's been very good. But when you think of Max Crosby, you think about what he did in 2023, 2022. My guess. All right, fam. So coming up here on the show, I am going to be logging off this one. As it stands right now, looks like Wild One is going to be getting the MVP golden ticket for our fantasy football league. He's in first place today. We didn't get any bangs on the show, so I don't know if I'm going to do locos during happy hour. And once happy hour starts, I'm going to put a timer up on the screen. Like I said, I do these shows. I hope that you guys have fun, participate. I also get we've been doing a lot of happy hour style of shows. I know my body's been feeling it. I'm sure you guys' body has been feeling it as well. But it's just one of those things to me where I hope you guys pull up and show up. We're going to be live here in about 30-ish minutes. I'll go live for an hour. If we get more bangs, we'll go live for a little bit longer. But no matter what, I got a 4-day weekend. I hope that you guys celebrate the 4-day weekend with me. So my team and I, we're going to hop off. We're going to get a little bit of grub in our belly. And then as soon as I get back, no?
Hold up.
Oh, wait. We got a new MVP. All right, shit, this might get interesting.
It's going to have to load in, but give it a second.
Oh, man. Well, we got a new MVP, so that means Truth Bomb right now.
Actually, Funny enough, though, this also came in, and I guess I just didn't see it.
I'll take my golden ticket now because
That's
I'm
funny.
king of the mountain when Ron's not here. I'm king of the hill. King of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle.
For a little bit.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, Wild One. I was getting ready to type it in.
And if you're wondering, man, what are they talking about?
I was ready to type this thing in, man. But then, truth bomb. Truth bomb! Bang! The first one of the day. What's going on, Truth Bomb? The new MVP of the show. I don't know if you've seen the Burn Factory interview with Dante. He called his rookie year a free trial, said he was never confident out there. Besh had it day one. Is that gap fixable? What's it take for Dante to get 500 yards plus a touchdown, be wide receiver 3 plus first ever bang? Well, Truth Bomb, shout out to you, big dog. I'm still thinking about it.
Congrats on the first bang.
Congrats on your first bang. You always remember your first. You always remember your first bang.
You know what I will say as well? Congratulations on not banging too early. You really held out until the very
low
end.
key. I mean,
A way to not bang too
snuck in there.
early. You held it in.
Let me put this down, Truth Bomb, and then I'll answer your question.
Jacob Harvey saying Truth Bomb popped his bang cherry. You never forget when you popped your bang cherry here on Raiders Report.
All right, so have I seen the interview? No, I have not. I will say this. I've reached out to Dante, and I have reached out to Dante's agent, just trying to get a feel on, how it's going with him this offseason. I'll admit I haven't heard anything, though. I think it's because one of Dante's guys was like, "Hey, man, I heard you're not talking very positively about Thornton," and it's not that I'm not talking positively about Thornton, but I think all Raider fans here feel the exact same way about Dante Thornton Jr. They look at this guy that's 6'5", 205 pounds, and when you're mentioned in the same sentences as guys like Randy Moss, DK Metcalf, and Calvin Johnson from an NFL Combine standpoint, people are going to look at some of those measurables and just expect more. What's frustrating, I think, about Dante is, again, you can see the upside. You can tell that he's a freak athlete, but he's just too soft of a wide receiver to be able to get off the line. He gets jammed really easily, and then he can't really use that speed and accelerate. Unfortunately for him, also, he's really just a go route type of receiver. I don't think he's a good job at high-pointing footballs. He doesn't use his 6'5" frame. He plays like a 6-foot wide receiver. Now, with all that being said, if he gets put in the proper system, I wonder if he can be a better player. I'll definitely say that, last year probably was a free trial because you didn't have the proper coaching from top to bottom. You didn't have the proper leaders at the quarterback position there to be able to help you out. Your offensive line was a joke, so there's no doubt. However, though, I think for the Besh had it day one, that's not true. Dante Thornton Jr. started essentially that week one game. He might not have been, if you look up the stats, it might not show Dante as that week one starter, but I'll guarantee you that Thornton out-snapped Jack Besh that week one game against New England last year, and he was a big focal point in that game. Hell, the biggest play he made all season long, to my memory, was that catch that he had on third down, which kind of sealed the game for the Raiders, was that sliding catch. The reason why Dante did not play last season was because he was just too inconsistent and couldn't get open, and they wanted him to stretch the field. If you can't get off the line of scrimmage to stretch the field, they're not going to have you on there. In terms of what it's going to take for him to get 500 yards plus, a touchdown can happen. 500 receiving yards for Dante Thornton Jr., and, dude, I would say for Dante Thornton Jr. to get 500 receiving yards, something's got to happen to either Brock Bowers or Michael Mayer, and something's got to happen to Malik Benson, Jack Besh. To me, I think if Thornton is able to get 200 receiving yards this year, that's a good year for Dante Thornton Jr. And maybe that's an unfair thing, but, he had 135 last year. If he's able to get to 200 receiving yards this year, that's good. Wide receiver 3, I don't want to say it's never going to happen, and I hope that he proves me wrong, but wide receiver 3, I I don't see that ever happening. Again, you're quite frankly, based on honestly what I've heard from my sources that I have, and I'm not trying to act like I have talked to anybody recently about Dante. I haven't. You go check out the videos. You could go check out everything that I talked about in January, February, March, April. But, I had people tell me he might not even make this team. So, and that's on this wide receiver room. I think he's going to make the team now, but there is still a chance that he doesn't make this team. So, I'm hoping that he proves us all wrong, man. I'm hoping that he proves us all wrong. This guy's proving me wrong. Wow! Bang! Wow! From the top. From the tippity top.
He took his ticket back.
I said a bang, bang, bangity bang. 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 Wild one. I mean, I'll say it like this. If we're 2 bangs away. If we get 2 more bangs, I'm cracking open a 4 Loko. We're going to crack open a 4 Loko to start the show. I mean, I'm not saying I'm chugging it from the jump. But I will crack open the 4 Loko. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But I guarantee there will be a deal available the start of happy hour. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Wild one. Where is our Falcons producer?
I don't know where JD is.
You got the guy that was with us yesterday. He's from Indiana. His name's Joe Cronin.
No, he is now blue on this channel. He's blue.
He's blue?
Yeah, he is blue. That is what they were calling him last night. He's blue. My guitar, don't go anywhere. We're going to be live at least for a little bit longer, and when we do hop off, we're going live again at 4 for our Friday happy hour, so don't peace out.
Yeah, bro, we're going to be live here. Happy hour is going to be wild. That went down the wrong pipe. You think I'd get better at it.
Mitch took it down the wrong pipe.
Taking it down the wrong pipe. It's going to happen from time to time. Oh, man. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. My guitar, peace out, bro. Peace out, fam. All right, while we were waiting, Eric says, Thornton has upside, Besh has safer floor, which is nice. And you're not wrong. Like, Besh to me is a much safer floor. But I mean, Besh also, though, needs to materialize. Like, I do think him in a Clint Kubiak style of offense is kind of the perfect offense for a receiver that has Jack Besh's skill set. I'm so sorry. However, though, this is still a wide receiver room that, again, like I find myself saying the same thing over and over and over again when I look at this receiver room, and the receiver room tells me, Mitch, you can be hopeful, but do you really believe and trust this wide receiver room? Again, I want to say yes, I really truly do, but my gut's telling me this wide receiver room is going to be a problem for the Raiders this year. What up, Cone? From the additions we got this year, including free agency and the draft, who do you think will play the best, excluding Linderbaum? If you're saying on the offensive line, outside of him, so this is how I would say it. I think if you're going to have this conversation, it's also got to be like DJ Glaze has got to be in that mix as well. And I know he's not somebody that we added, but if we're just going to talk about who's going to play the best on the offensive line, I think you take Colt Miller out of the conversation. I think you take Tyler Linderbaum out of the conversation. And then it's who's that third offensive lineman for us? Like, who's that third guy? Because if you were to ask, I would say 100 Raider fans out there, hey, what is like your offensive line rankings? I would say 100 out of 100 are going to put Colt Miller and Linderbaum as their top 2. Do you agree with that statement? Let me know down below. But I would imagine those are your top 2 guys. It's finding out who's that third guy, who's that fourth guy, who's that fifth guy. You know, is that going to be a JPJ, Trey Zune, Caleb Rogers, Charles Grant, Spencer Burford, Jordan Meredith, Hodgepodge? Like, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm really excited to see what Rick Dennison's going to be able to do. And it's actually funny. The video that I filmed today before this live show that you guys are watching right now is around the offensive line. I don't know exactly what day that show's going to go out for you guys. You guys will see it. My next few days are kind of weird and wonky because I got a few off days, but I'm a lot more confident in this offensive line than I think what the national media is. I will say it like that. I'm a lot more confident in this offensive line than the national media. Steven, Mitch, I have not participated in a live chat for a while, but don't doubt the love for the silver and black. Bro, you're good. Yeah, it's the off season. You know, I get it. Like, I really, really, truly get it. You know, I love being able to do this show. I love being able to hang out with all of y'all. I predicate myself on being able to talk about anything Raiders, anything in general related. And, you know, when we can go live in the middle of July for a freaking Madden game, it's a big pat on the back of Raider Nation. It's a big pat on the back of the Raiders Report, how far we've come, you know, just like to be able to go live and just shoot the shit and have a good time. King Shav, Mitch, can you put my profile on screen? That way you used to see it. King Shav, can I put the profile on screen? I don't know what you mean, homie. All right, y'all. So coming up here on the Raiders Report, we are going to end this live show. I'm going to reset here for a little bit, and then we will get happy hour started. Happy hour always begins the final day of my work week. The final day of my work week is today, which, again, I got a 4-day weekend, y'all. I feel like I've said that 100 times today, but I say that because I'm excited. I don't get too many 4-day work weeks. I'm not going to lie to you, but I plan on having a hell of a time this weekend. I'm promising you that right now. Raiders, see ya. Jacob, I'll see ya. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Friday happy hour, and because Wild One had some fun today, for Truth Bomb out there having some fun today, I already bought this Four Loko. I took it out the fridge, so.
You can't waste a good Loco.
Do we just break out the Four Loko for happy hour? Are we just going to do it? Are we just going to do it? Give me a Y for yes and for no.
But if you spam Y, that means that you have to. That's basically you RSVPing to the happy hour. So
that's fair.
If you spam yes, that means you have to go and watch. Sorry.
If you're saying yes, then yeah, you're going to have to pull up for happy hour.
It's not an option.
Though
okay. I'm keeping track of all the people that's saying Y. I'm just saying, if you're not here.
What if we did like a Four Loko tune o'clock? Like what if we don't make the number big, but we just make it like, all right,
like do
like,
shots
you know, like
of
do
Loco?
shots of, you know how like we used to do shots of Fireball?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I used to do shots of Four Loko in college, and I've said it before on the show. We used to do a power hour, and it was 24 shots of Four Loko. Now I'd probably just go get my Raiders shot glass. I don't know how many shots with that one it would be, but probably around the exact same thing. 2 o'clock Four Loko? 2 o'clock Four Loko? Declare my victory first in Mount Raidermore. All right. We're just going to do the Four Lokos. We're going to do the Four Lokos during happy hour for Wild 114. For the nation, I'll split the difference. Wild 1! Bang! Oh, my goodness. All right. We'll do it. I'm just going to do it. You don't need to bang. I started the show off. I did a beer bong. I said, hey, who's going to meet me in the middle of the dance floor? We'll just consider that a bang. Wild One had 2 bangs. Truth Bomb had a bang. Looks like Wild One's going to get the tickets.
FG, we pop up every super chat. So
You never see my super chats from FG.
Are you sure you've been super chat?
I was going to say, are you on the right channel? Because that one I see. I see every super chat. I don't know. I see everyone. Can I get some 1-4s down below for Mount Raidermore's very own and great Wild 114? Though Wild One, with that bang, you're now 1 bang behind Husker Raider for the July bang race. Shout out to one of the GOATs here.
Hey. Oh, Wildwood said, I'll take my golden ticket now, too. He's doing a victory lap. I love that for him.
Oh, God. All right, fam. FGZ. Has anybody seen any of his super chats?
I see that one right there.
I got that one, bro.
I'm not going to lie.
It's a hell of a picture.
I remember the names that super chat a decent amount. I don't think I've ever seen this name.
I've definitely seen the name before because I definitely remember the picture.
Okay, I am not familiar.
In terms of super chats today, no chance. Now, I will say this. Sometimes, like, you can send it, VG, and it might not actually go through. But that one went through on our side. That one went through on our side.
You said Wild one banged 3 times today? Just so I'm counting it right in my head.
2. And then let me just give Wild One his raffle for July. Raffle. Okay. Got it. We got it. Got it. Wild One, you got a ticket unless somebody did some crazy shit. FGEZ Zombie, I sent a 5 talking about the Yahoo trade. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm not trying to... I'm not
scrolling through the Super Chat database right now, and I'm looking for your picture. I don't see it.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, there are...
Go back to
if you want to just comment the question down below, do it. But I have not seen anything. Claire Bear, hey, Mitch, faded on you for a while. I'm in Virginia now. Raider Nation's still here. I mean, you could fade me. Again, like, to me, I know that this show's not going to be for everybody, and that's okay to me. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I first started making content, I wanted everybody to like me. And I feel like the older and older I get, and I feel like maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just me just getting older and just how it is. I feel like every older guy that I talk to is kind of the same way, but, like, when I was, like, in my 20s, I wanted everybody to like me. I did. I made content. I wanted people to like me. I got so upset over bad comments, and I felt like, I paid so much more attention to the bad comments and not enough to the good comments. And now, like, quite frankly, I don't give a flying flip who likes me and who doesn't like me. I make content that I like to make. Now, don't get me wrong. There's certain things that I have to talk about. Like, I put out a Max Crosby video this morning, and I did it on Tuesday. Like, that's a topic that I kind of roll my eyes that I have to make. But, if my bosses are like, hey, these are the top trending topics right now around the Raiders, I need you to talk about it. I got to be able to do my job, and I'm going to talk about it. But the older and older I get, man, I got my group of people. If you're in my group of people, that's what I care about, and I'm happy about it. But please, comment the trade down below. I'd be curious to see. All right, so they released the trade. Interesting. Fernando Mendoza for Justin Jefferson straight up today. I mean, can I be honest with you? I don't do that trade.
I don't think the Vikings do that either.
And I don't think the Vikings do it either. Like, and here's the harsh reality of the conversation, okay? If you would have offered me Justin Jefferson for the number 1 overall pick, I would have said no. And the reason why every Raider fan should say no to that trade. Now, again, if you don't believe in Mendoza, you take that trade. You do. If you take that trade, that tells me you don't believe in Fernando Mendoza. And that's okay. If you don't believe in Mendoza, that's fine. The reason, though, why you don't do that trade is you take a quarterback number 1 overall in hopes that he's a franchise quarterback. That's why you do it, right? I hope that he's a franchise quarterback. You don't trade a franchise quarterback for even if it is the best receiver in the NFL. You don't do it. What?
You know how you just went on that whole thing about Claire Bear saying they faded you?
Yeah.
I said, no, Mitch. I was locked up.
Locked up?
That is what Claire Bear said. No, Mitch, I got locked up.
What do you mean?
I think I know what they mean. I know what they mean.
I'm hoping you just got clamped up on defense. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. I trust Yahoo Sports like I trust AI videos.
Real, hell yeah.
Oh, you guys are something else. The shit that y'all share with me sometimes is mind-blowing. FG, I was locked up for 10 years. Raiders for life.
Raiders for life, but only jail for 10 years. Hell yeah.
I mean, I remember, I'm not going to give their name, but there was somebody on this show. They FaceTimed us one time. I still remember the YouTube name. And they FaceTimed us after getting out. And, like, basically, they just celebrated with us. I still remember the person's name. I'm not going to say it.
Are they still around? Do they still watch?
They still watch from time to time.
There we go.
Like, they still super chat from time to time. They still watch. I mean, I've seen their comment in the last month. And there was a time a few years ago, they were on the stream, and they were celebrating. They were like, hey, let's go.
He's like, no, Mitch, you're doing a good job. I swear, I've been locked up. Way to keep it up, though.
It's wild. I think on that note, we got to get out of here. No Justin Jefferson. We are still rebuilding. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Again, it's not that I don't like Justin Jefferson. I saw somebody say this on Twitter the other day, and I apologize. It was in one of my mentions, and I loved like the analogy. The Raiders have to stop microwaving the rebuild, right? I want to eat a good meal. I want to eat a good steak. Yeah, you might be able to get the steak to be eatable quicker by throwing it in the microwave, and maybe Justin Jefferson is somewhat of a conversation around that. However, though, I'm going to buy into Clint. I'm going to buy into John. I'm going to buy into what this organization is doing because this offseason, they showed me that they have a plan, and I like what the plan is. And if you guys got no plans here in a little bit, Raiders Friday happy hour on a Thursday is about to be going down in about 13 minutes from now. Bring your drinking pants. I'm going to be cracking open a Four Loko. It's going to be wet. It's going to be wild here on the Raiders Report. I'll see y'all in about 13 minutes from now. Raiders 11-3 in the Madden season.